Kendall, thanks for joining us today.
Of course, thanks for having me.
All right, Kendall, your first question will come from Alyssa Hurdle of the Des Moines Register. Alyssa, unmute yourself and go ahead.
Hey, Kendall. So to start, I'm kind of just curious what, after your 2021 season, when you picked up some more reps, kind of what was your mindset going into the spring and summer and what you wanted to work on personally going into this year?
Personally, I just wanted to, keep adding on to that year, being a walk-on. Over years, you try and see how much you can play, and then from there, just keep grinding. So the spring came in. My plan was to have a good spring. I was taking 1 reps most of the spring. That kind of helped me get some more reps under my belt, and then just kind of transfer that into summer workouts and then into fall camp, where I had a pretty good fall camp. And from there, I've been able to just build on that and contribute to the team.
When did you kind of realize, or what conversations did you have with coaches that you would be taking on a larger role this year?
Just being a senior, I knew that I had to step up just because our team is really young this year, and you have to take a bigger role. But I just kind of talked to myself before the season started. I wanted to get more reps under my belt and show that I can play here. So that's kind of the decision I made.
All right, Rob Gray, unmute yourself and go ahead.
Hi, Kendall. I wonder if you'll go back to that fumble recovery in the Iowa game. I think Orion forced it, you got it. How big of a moment was that for you, and how vivid is that memory just to make that kind of impact,
Yeah, funny story. I didn't realize I had it until after the game. But just coming in, I think I had very little reps that game. But just coming in, whenever I get in, my plan is to help the team out no matter what it is. So being able to come in and contribute to a team win is always something you look forward to.
And when you say you didn't even know you had it, was that because what do you mean by that?
So he had fumbled the ball and I pounced on it, but then the ref took it away right away. So I didn't know that had gotten to me, the fumble recovery had gotten to me until after the game.
Got you. And just really quick, you guys have been pretty good at producing takeaways as a defense. How important is that going to be going forward as you guys try to, seek to get back in the win column and start piling those wins up?
Yeah, it's very important. We do drills every day to contribute to takeaways. So, just trying to take that into the game and use that in the game is very important. And usually when you win the turnover margin is usually when you win games. So that'll be very important.
Thanks, Kendall.
All right, Shannon, unmute yourself and go ahead.
Hey, Kendall. So a pretty good Oklahoma offense. What do you guys need to do to contain? What have you been working on this week?
Really just stopping the run, first of all, and then going from there. I know they have a very high intense speed offense. So being able to stop the run and then get them to third downs where we're able to thrive is what we need to do this week.
How important is it to get that third down?
It's very important. Getting off the field is the defensive main mindset. So if we're able to get to third down and get off the field, give our offense another chance with the ball is very important.
All right, thank you.
All right, Alyssa, unmute yourself and go ahead.
Campbell said today that, when talking about you, that your first couple opportunities on special teams didn't go so great. I'm wondering, would you agree with that? And kind of how did you as a player bounce back from that to make sure you would still have a role on this team?
Yeah, so I think it was my redshirt freshman or redshirt sophomore year. I was getting a little special teams reps here and there. I think it was the Louisiana game where they ran that kickoff return and I was one gap off. And that's when I kind of realized that, I probably just missed my opportunity. So every time I'd got an opportunity in practice, the next couple weeks, years, opportunities in games, I've been able to just, use that as fuel and go from there because I don't want to let down the team again.
All right, sorry about that. Mark Freund, go ahead.
Hey, Kendall, how did the bye week kind of feel for everybody and its importance and just kind of resetting and getting ready for this final stretch here?
It came at a good time. You know, everybody's a little banged up right now. We definitely used it to rest. You know, sit back and look at what's holding us back from where we need to be at, what things we can do better, and then being able to get a little head start on Oklahoma as well.
All right, Alyssa, go ahead.
Last question I have for you, obviously you're finding success as a walk-on. What's kind of your advice for other players that decide to go the PWO route?
Really just keep your head down and grind. You know, it's not always going to be easy. There's definitely going to be bad days where you're not, you know, getting looks, or, you know, you might think no one cares about you, but you just got to keep going and you'll finally get opportunities, and then it matters what you do with those opportunities. So like my opportunities come in games. So if you take advantage of those opportunities, then you get more reps, and then it just kind of builds on from there.
Awesome, thanks.
All right, that's all we have for you. Thanks for your time, Kendall.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, and that's all we have for this week, everyone. Thanks for joining us.